Hello, everybody, and welcome to the TARDIS Zone New Who Watch Along. It's 42. I know it's the week that we have to do a Chris Chibnall story in Doctor Who, but there you go. It's probably that. It's probably not as bad as I remember. I'm hoping not. You know, a lot of these episodes haven't been as bad as we remember. So we'll see. I hope you like the way I did. I went live for about like 9 minutes and I just left the poster up and then played the trailer there to get as much promotion and airtime as we can, because big stream tomorrow on the anniversary. So should be a good one. I'm sending the emails now to the people that I know I'm supposed to send them to. And then, so Rabbi's email has gone. And after this panel, I'm going to be sitting down and I'm going to be figuring out who's on what panels from now on, because it's getting a bit messy. I've messed it up a bit. Each week I keep telling people they could come on, but we're supposed to have certain members on certain panels, like, so I'll sort that out. Yeah. So so Daniel and the Rabbi have gotten their emails. So if there's anybody else that's supposed to be on today, just remind me. But then I'll be contacting people to ask them if they want to be permanent panelists after this week. Obviously Daniel and Rabbi will be sticking around, Charlotte will be sticking around, Lee will be sticking around, but we're going to be making the panels set panels for the weekend the way it was originally. I just let things get a bit all over the shop. Right, we've got the two lads on. If there's anybody I'm forgetting, let me know in the chat, will you guys? So let's bring him on. It's the one and only Scottish Tavares.
Hello, how are you?
Not too bad. I'm not too bad. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. This episode is a bit of a disaster though, because I watched it and I watched it last night, and it's a bit of a bloody
So it hasn't aged well. Well, we'll see when we watch it. We'll see what happens. Let's bring him on. It's the Rabbi from another planet.
Speaking of not aging well, how are you, sir?
Oh, yeah, I'm grand. I'm good.
You've had a bit of a good day, haven't you?
Yeah, we have had a bit of a good day, haven't we? We all have, actually.
It's been a service for all mankind. That's all I can say.
It was good news this morning to see that, but you know, it's not the end of.
It was your local your family rabbi that broke the news. You should know.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, but yeah, we might have a little bit of peace now for about a week or two.
Who knows? One can only hope.
Yeah, well, in fairness, I said it last night, and not without getting into it. I said it last night. I says the Twitter would be a better place and the fandom would be a better place. And look, the fandom was already bad. I'm not going to sit here and say it wasn't, but it's become a lot worse since that person and others.
Oh, he's a terrible person.
So the fact that they actually got, which is the ironic thing about it. So their whole thing with the account that they have is to expose the toxic fandom. Yet their own private account gets suspended for harassment.
And it's the second one, he said. I saw he did a video saying it's not the first time I had this happen.
Yeah.
But well, what a shock.
So in fairness, what we've been saying for weeks that this person is a bully. Well, Twitter basically confirmed it. So it's actually funny. I had a bit of a chuckle. We all did this morning. It was not one of the nicest things to wake up to.
Indeed.
Right, who have I to send the email to? Because I want to get this done. Because I want to keep Rabbi on a full fucking stream this weekend.
Atom Merab.
Yeah, but he only pops in near the end, doesn't he? Is he here already? Is he in the chat?
I don't think I saw his name.
No, he's not in the chat. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. One time only, and then I'm doing the set panels next week. I'm going to be asking people if they want to be on. But for this one time only, right? 'Cause I hate doing this because we always get someone messing. There you go. The link is going in the chat right now.
Oh, you're a brave man. No, brave man.
If you're quick enough. Now, in fairness, if you were on yesterday, right? Hint, Lee, and others there. Just wait for a few minutes, right? To see if we get anybody new to come on. And if I don't, you are more than welcome to come on then, right? But I want to see if we can get some new people. Or even people that haven't been on in a few weeks. This is your chance. The link is going in the live chat right now.
Wow.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Nearly finished the third episode of The Crown. Still liking it.
Well, you and Cheryl have something in common. Both
there you go. Smart woman. Can't argue with her there.
No. Listen, I know it's called The Crown. But my only thing is I just think they could have done more Margaret Thatcher. And I know it is about the Crown, but that's the thing that's annoying me. You get a and then you don't use her that often.
Well, they did the same thing with John Lithgow playing Churchill. You know,
Churchill was in it quite a bit.
Right. Again, I'm only 3 episodes in. I can't really judge yet. Oh, I'm cold, man. I tell you, just got cold here in Israel. Not a fan of the cold, me. I think I might have to go having hot cups of tea often during the day. I took my camera on for a bit. Fine, so we're about to watch episode 42. You said you saw this. You watched this today?
Yeah, I saw it today. It's absolutely awful.
Yeah, I'm really intrigued to see how I'm going to react like post-tribunal, right? Like beforehand, I was like, I didn't think anything about him. Now I hate him.
Yeah.
Will that affect?
Right, folks, I've put the link in the chat. Doesn't look like anybody wants to buy. So if any of the old guests want to come on, because it doesn't look like anybody wants to buy. So I'll put the link in the chat one last time just to see. So the link is going in the chat. If you want to come on, you've never been on, this is your opportunity. If not, I'll just get whoever's coming on, and then that's it. Then we're going to start. We're 20 minutes in. Well, we're not really 20 minutes in. In reality, we're only about 10 minutes in, but because I had the stream on for about 10 minutes with the poster. Bob Lewis says they're blocked. Well, if you are blocked, you were probably on the night that something went down. And as we said, you know, new names, we don't really know you that well in the chat. You've been here a few times, like another. I'm keeping an eye on a few of you anyway, I have to be honest, because a few of you are new, come into the chat. But because of what? Oh, it was because he upset. Right, it's sorted. Lee has given me the reason why he was blocked. Yes, that's why you are blocked, actually. Right, hopefully we've got Lee Anthony Davis in the studio. If anybody else wants to join, this is your last opportunity. See, we don't tolerate we don't tolerate any bullying on this channel. And if you're not on this channel and you're bullying a person on a different platform, it doesn't matter if if that was the case and you upset Emma, well then unfortunately,
that's it. You have to get her to say you're okay at this point. That's the only way out.
No. That's not how it works.
Right.
Bullies don't get on me channels. As simple as that. So
all right, there you go. You've blown it. No way out, mate.
Even if you apologize, you don't go after vulnerable people. I don't know how many times I have to keep saying it. You know, people have to behave.
It seems pretty simple to me, no. It seems pretty simple. It's not like, rocket science. What else is going on? Is there been a whole other thing of rumors that I missed? Is there any new news?
No, I did. No, have I missed that?
No, I get it from you.
Nothing today, pal.
It's
just a normal play.
There's nothing coming out of Cardiff.
I got. If you think about, I got it in trays. Like that's the way it seems to happen with me. I get 3 big pieces of news, and then it's quiet for a while. So I've done the 3 already now. So there'll be a few. Should be a while. I don't know. God knows now at this stage. That's the beauty of this now that they're filming. God knows when you're going to get stuff. I mean, there's eagle-eyed fans out there, and I don't condone that happening, but...
I do. I think it's...
to get photographs and stuff. Yeah, but we're during a pandemic. There's a difference here. It's all well and good, opening up businesses for the reasons like that, but to be going to places like that for filming, no, that's stupidity. There is, but there is a couple of leaked photographs that's been floating about anyway. He's going back. He's doing another historical.
Right. What time was like period?
The Crimean War is what people.
Oh, right. They're ripping on Big Finish. I forgot.
Yeah, Jesus.
So. That's well. So the Sontarans apparently are going to be there. Just those photographs leaked to them as well, and also a photograph leaked to the TARDIS. But of course, that's all they were focusing on. Oh no, got it wrong. The TARDIS is still the TARDIS. He's fake news. But they don't.
How do they know the TARDIS for the full thing? Right? How do they know it doesn't change? Yeah, no, exactly. They know nothing.
Exactly. So, right, it doesn't look like anybody else wants to come on. So that's
it is 42, mate. What can you do? I mean, it's not that enticing. We're here out of duty, right?
Someone's asked me if I have any news on Blake 7. No, but I have been keeping in touch with the sources to see if I can get any more news for people because, like yourselves, I've become a Blake 7 fan, so I'm actually eager to hear. But I have been surprised that when I put my video up, obviously, on Facebook and stuff, a few of the comments, I couldn't believe it myself, said that to be down for this. I don't know how you'd be down for a led reboot with, and get away.
That's like a horrible idea.
I don't know. Right, the link is going in one last time, and that's it. Right, I'm going to bring on our other 2 guests. We got Lee Anthony Davis joining us.
Thank you very much for inviting me on again, Noel.
No problem.
Hello, Rabbi. Hello, Daniel.
Hello, how you doing, mate?
Hello.
I subscribe to your channel, Rabbi. You know that.
Oh, thank you very much. I said today in the video, I am a subscriber whore, but I'm also a whore for my subscribers. So whatever you guys want, just let me know.
Cool. Right, let's bring him on because he's here already. Look, I clicked the button too quick. It's the one and only Problem Big.
Never heard of him.
Now I'm just going to get rid of him again.
Hey.
He's gone. That's the end of him. He's a troll. He's a troll. Let's I'm only messing, pal.
Never heard of him.
Oh, I forgot. Right, he's gone again.
Where we go? What's going on?
Right. It's the one and only Problem Big.
Yay, it's me.
I've
learned.
How are you?
Yeah, really excited for this episode.
Yeah, but you've had a good morning and a good day, haven't you?
I have.
Oh, I tell you, absolutely nice thing to go to bed to find out that. Listen, we've been saying it for months, and the thing about it is, you know what the ironic thing about it is that only a couple of days ago, all the normal people, the J-bots and all their supporters and you know the ladies, which I won't mention, all came together in support of Tom. Mr. Cardi's reviews and this other fella. And it's so ironic now that one of them that they supported is actually being kicked off Twitter for harassment and bullying. And by the way, be in no doubt that's what it was for, because we've got a screenshot of the reason why he was actually banned. So if he tries to spin it, he can't. Even Twitter thinks he's a bully.
What did he do in the end?
Will I send it to him, Lee? Will I send him the screenshot? Yeah, I can send him the screenshot. I'm not going to show it up on the screen, right? I'll just send it to you privately.
Yeah.
Right? We're doing 42, and next week, new plans.
Next week got good. I think we got 6 weeks
Yeah.
now. Good.
Right? Yeah. Now listen, we decided on Pyramids of Mars for next week.
Oh, thank you for
Right. The reason why we're choosing that is because it's a 4-parter, because lately we've been getting a lot of 6-parters and we've been staying up, you know what I mean? You've been hanging for over 5 hours, which is not fair to you. So we're going to do 4-parters. But as well, before we start the stream, I'm going to get you in a half an hour beforehand so you can talk about whatever you want to talk about, because I want to keep the streams strictly on the episode. So when we go live then, and I'll bring you on, we pop on the episode, we do a rating and review, so then everybody can get off, because they're getting ridiculous. 5.5 hours yesterday. 5.5. I swear, Rabbi.
I left the 3 hours. I thought it was too long.
And my voice is still hoarse. So yeah, 5.5 hours is too much. So Pyramids of Mars next week, Rabbi. Yeah.
Okay, no, bro. Me and Ninja Knight still want to get you on Pacific Rim, though.
I know you do, and as I said, I'd rather gauge me own.
I know. He's like, no way.
That's a shit movie.
Oh, I love that movie.
There you go. See, even Daniel agrees with me. Well done, Daniel.
Giant monsters and robots. Okay, like I mean, really, you got to work hard to screw that up, and I think
man. Listen. Again, I don't really like these sort of movies. They're not they don't. Me pulses racing, to be honest with you. They're not me type of thing. I don't like. To me, that's. This is gonna sound bad, but this is how I feel about it. But movies like that attract all the dumb people, because there's no intelligence behind them. It's just like, I don't like fun movies. I never have. I like me more. As I've said, I like movies where you have to sit down and think. Same with me, horror movies as well. I like horror movies with a bit of a twist as well. I'm more into those sort of things. I don't watch. You know, I was pushed to watch the first Transformers movie, right? And I swore.
Listen. How could you complain about watching that first Transformers movie? The one shot of Megan Fox makes the whole thing worth it. I mean, the whole thing worth it.
That's the only reason why the movie was a success, because of Megan Fox.
Exactly. And I want to see that on the big screen again.
The story anyway. And I don't like Michael Bay as a director. Michael Bay as a director, he just loves blowing shit up. That's
in slow motion with very hot women. Yeah, okay. It's a good formula. I love it. Do more of that.
Give me the Nolan brothers, right? Give me the Nolan brothers and the Nolan brothers movie.
Give me the Nolan sisters, baby. Now you're talking.
A little you hear this fella. Right, listen, we're going to start this watch along before anything else happens. Cheryl is actually watching as well. She's going to sit there now and watch with Chris Chibnall 42. I can't believe it. And Cheryl has decided that she's going to act like a dictator now, and she's taking over the chat. So moderators, whatever Cheryl says goes, yeah?
Okay, one second. Well, can I check with Cheryl? I can plug my Indiegogo sign up, because I want to do that. I'm just putting it in the chat. If you're
talking about trolls, not you. She's talking about trolls. Yes, of course you can.
I'll be a troll.
Rabbi asks.
I know. He
Of
asked.
course, Rabbi, you don't
Put it there with
Rabbi,
that.
Well, listen. Throw it up there. Go on.
There you go. Everybody go sign up. If you haven't sign up now. It's to your advantage.
Do you
All I
want to
can
put
say
it
is
on
to
the
your advantage.
screen? Do you want to put it on the screen and show everybody what you're talking about so they know what you're actually talking about? Come on, walk it up there.
Pull it up 1 second. We go over here.
Yeah, Cheryl's in charge now. She took over the tartar zone. She's told me how to behave. Yeah, she's really like, whip me into action.
America.
I'm only joking. Right, we'll wait for Rabbi to share. I'll tell you what. Doing that, I will call out a few of the people in the chat. How about that? Some years are in there now. I see. Rabbi,
if you just throw it up, what do you call it in the chat? There you go, everybody. The Rabbi from Another Planet. Comic Book Bonanza, 2 incredible comic books that you can purchase in just a few weeks ago. They're going on sale, special edition. Please join the email list, and we'll keep you up to date with all the fun and frolics going on. Anybody join the email list gets a choice of any one or 4 of the For the Bell artistic cards. Very, very tasteful.
You have Sherilyn Stitches here. You have Sherilyn Stitches here. She's just seeing what you threw up on the screen.
For very tasteful lithographs, you can
create
recreating classic moments in science fiction that you wish had happened. Classic moments in science fiction that you wish had happened. So there you go.
Don't joke.
I reasons right there why you
Clobbering Times is in the chat. We got Chris Perla. We got Disaster Area. We've got Rob Fellows. PD Rich, Retro Dicky. There is a link in the chat if any of you want to join. Last time it's in the link, it's in 3 times. Go and have a look if one of you want to come on. I'll give you one last opportunity. Retro Dicky. We've got Charlotte in the chat as well. We've got Terrence. We've got Tim in the chat. Tim, if you want to join, you're more than welcome to join. I think you said something about chores though, so don't mind me if you did. Stuart as well is in the chat. Dr. Dave. We have who else have we got? We don't call out bullies, so David traveled through time is here. Gregory is here as well. Welcome, Gregory. And we also have Teddy Terrier Tales, which is in fact the wife, but let's pretend it's Teddy. Hey, Teddy.
Hey, Teddy.
We've got Darren M. Welcome. We said hello to you, buddy. The Adventuring Nerd.
By the way, it's
Yeah, I know. I just got Yeah, it doesn't matter. I prefer it go
Oh.
It sounds good when I do it. Don't be telling me how to.
Can I just say something,
Disaster
please?
area.
Yes, you can, sir. What would you like to say?
Can I say something, please?
Yeah, can I just do the
I'd like
call
to,
out?
say hello to Cheryl, because I've never met Cheryl.
All right.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Clobbering Times is here and Maz is here as well. I think that's all the names, and thank you for that. Oh, Kip Ellis as well. See, I knew I nearly fucking someone. And Kip Ellis is in the chat as well. And Rabbi's just popped into the chat as well. Yeah, to give you the link to his Indiegogo. Do that again there, Rabbi, because it's gone up a little bit there.
Well, yeah, one more.
Throw it in. And while we're on the chat, remember, folks, the moderators will be throwing in all your channels, all the links that they can throw in as well. And Disaster Area is here as well. Welcome, Disaster Area. Right. Are we ready to do this abomination that is 42?
I think we're ready. I'll take
Yeah.
Oh, God, I've got to line it up.
Right. Now, I'm watching it
David Tennant. Look at the bright side.
Right. Now, we're watching it on Netflix now, right? So it's on the BBC screen because Cheryl wants to watch it with me. So she just threw it on the BBC, the Netflix, instead of just putting it in the PlayStation. But
And that's because as soon as it's over, I'm watching my stuff.
oh yeah, right, okay, right. Well, do we press play? Go to the start of the episode. Do you want to go to the start of the episode?
Yeah, I don't think there's a recap with this one. I don't think you go straight.
No recap.
For 9 seconds. 9 seconds. So go to 9 seconds, folks. If you're watching it on Netflix, If you're not, and you've got the start of the episode, then you're fine.
It's 10 seconds.
9, because you
8, 7, 6.
9. Go back a
5,
second.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I can't go back a second.
Of course, you can go back a second. Well, then rewind it back to the full 0, right, and start again. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. I'm in. 9. Check it now. No, because I want everybody to sync as much as possible. Oh, you did it again.
It's because it stopped at 10.
Right. Put the subtitles on because
They're
you're
already on.
right.
I'm ready. I've been ready.
Right. Cheryl's ready. Stuart is here. John is here as well.
I know my job.
Terence is here. Yeah, I know you know your job. Right. We better start before I get into trouble. Well, hold on. PD Rich is here. So we'll just add him on.
Hey,
Hello.
Right, let's do this before
Hello.
getting
I've come to torture myself.
Indeed.
Join us.
Yes,
Join us in our misery.
That's
Right.
it.
I've come to torture myself because of my white
I think
privilege.
you should surprise yourselves. I don't
Torture
think
wood.
it's as bad as I remember, and I hope it's not as bad as I remember.
It
But,
will be.
Just sort
Martha
of-
Jones
You
is
guys,
in
there
it,
you go.
so it's a saving grace. Let's be honest. Right, let's do it. Alpha Omega is in the chat as well. Welcome, Rabbi. You've got the honor of doing the countdown.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let the
I
torture
think he's
begin.
to say press play and waiting.
He's doing something with that old phone.
On the phone, yeah, we're all in sync.
Yeah. All went sync, no wrong. Good.
Well, this is one of Chibnall's greater ideas. Let's put it that way.
It's still
Oh,
shite.
it's not bad.
You could have had a phone from the future, mind you. You know.
Could have had a com badge or something.
Anything good, probably Moffat wrote.
Yeah.
Why do we have Teddy Boy David Tennant in this one?
I don't know.
I have absolutely no idea.
Why do we have concrete floors on a spaceship? There you go.
See, that I can forgive, you know, because you don't know what materials they build spaceships with.
Yeah, I know, but still.
See, for me, she didn't bother. It didn't bother me. She was in EastEnders because I didn't watch EastEnders at the time. She was in it. I have to tell you, I you know, in terms of like an idea, real time in 42, it was like right at the height of 24. You know, I don't think it really fails that badly.
That's why it's called 42, Rabbi, because 24.
Yeah, exactly. But I think there's just a lot of like fun stuff in this. I honestly, I think Chibnall's okay if he's on somebody else's leash.
Yeah.
At least okay. Well,
yeah, there is talk that the script was so bad that RTD himself had to rewrite the whole thing.
it does feel a bit RTD-ish. I'm not Rusty there. It does feel, yeah, it does feel a bit him, doesn't it? Well, he did have. He was very, very hands-on, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Like
was.
Steel and Rise of Cybermen. He basically wrote those, from what I understand.
Yeah, I mean, I personally, you think him as Chibnall's an idiot. I've got nothing good to say about the man at
No.
all.
Anybody in the chat there like this episode? Anybody brave enough?
So far, I'm okay with it. So far,
It won't bite you much.
I have to be honest. I watched it. I don't think it's as bad. I don't think it's as bad as we make it out to be. I think this is actually because RTD has a. See, this is the thing. Rabbi is right. I think Chibnall works better when he's being watched by someone when they're reining him in. He's a bit like, as Ninja Knight would say, the Dave Filoni of the Star Trek universe.
Yeah, I'm worried
Star Wars,
about
yeah.
the next Star Wars, that next Mandalorian. It's a Dave Filoni written and directed one with the Jedi. Have you seen the last one yet?
No, not yet. Tonight.
Oh, yeah. It's a bit of a. I think it's a bit of a video game level more than an episode. But you let me know. I felt like I was playing a game while watching it.
Yeah, I heard it was a bit of a fetch quest.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So far, I'm still on board. I don't see you've got like David Tennant and Freeman Agyeman carrying it along nicely.
Yeah.
You can see like the germs of his like annoying ecology bull crap going on.
Yeah. I think this is all shot in an abandoned steelworks or something.
Right.
Yeah. They used it quite a few times. This is all in shot in the tunnels.
I do like the get out of jail free card of a deadlock seal. I know it's kind of stupid, but I still like it.
Yeah. Takes the edge out of it, doesn't it?
I mean, yeah, like they gave a thing. They had the sonic screw be able to open anything, so they had to have a locked door sometimes. I guess.
Yeah, I love that. I love that with Tom Baker. Not even the sonic screwdriver can get me out of this one.
Yeah.
You got to have it.
I say, I do like Freeman Agyeman. It's not just that she's beautiful.
Oh, I like it. Yeah.
She's. I mean, she's got a real warmth that you connect to her through. She's like one of those people you just like being around.
Yeah. She always reminds me of Liz Shaw.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, she kind of.
I always liked about her. Yeah, she was always like, yeah. I called her the right name. I called her Liz Smith last night. Jesus, I must have been a brain fart or something last night. But yeah, Liz Shaw. Complete brain fart in the chat last night.
It's all right. You'll have them.
Yeah.
I mean, you not have them all the time on my channel for your fight.
Yeah. I know. It's one of them things last night.
Yeah.
I think we were all brain farted last night.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got the other Chibnall was it trope here of misunderstood alien?
Yeah. Oh, you had that with the Silurians, didn't you? Big time.
And the little chipmunk on his spaceship with Jodie.
Yeah. Oh god.
Else. He's basically a one-trick pony.
He really is.
How
How did he get to power though? Was he one of
the for the Mel Gaze compilation? No, not yet. The next one will be Victoria Waterfield in a Centrinians-esque schoolgirl outfit. And then after that, you do four boy ones.
Oh,
Just for problem being. All of them for problem being.
yeah. As I said, Rabbi, how did Chibnall come to power in Doctor Who?
Through Moffat, right?
Oh, was it? Yeah.
They thought
Well, because even Moffat and RTD got asked at a Christmas party and then kind of talked them into it, and hence why you got Chibnall.
it must be Mark Gatiss wasn't interested in doing it at the time.
Yeah.
He would have been the first choice.
Yeah, I think I understand what he means by poison chalice now. I think he meant on the BBC bringing all these new diversity rules in.
Exactly. I mean, look,
I wondered what he meant about it, and suddenly it just hit me like, bang, it's diversity rules. Yeah. Yeah. It's a shame. I think Gatiss would have done a good job.
Yeah, I do. yeah, I just you have to thank I think of the artists and of the artists who probably would have got all of the horror aspects.
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
And
As
I
I
like
said,
the guy who did what's his name, God Complex, and School Reunion.
Whitehouse or
Yeah,
Whitehouse.
I think he was
Toby
great.
Whitehouse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did. Was it what's that show? Being Human.
Yeah. Oh, he was good at that. Yeah. Did you get that in a chat? No, they teach them woke mathematics instead. 2 is 5.
Yeah, God.
That's probably going to be the next season.
I mean, I can't believe they're making another season with Chip. I mean, and Joe, I just can't believe it.
Yeah,
Again,
I'd have just
how
paid them
much
off.
you need to fail?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like literally like the corporations look after these people, and it's like they shouldn't be.
It's incredible.
It's like, and then they're going, oh, because we're paid for funded by the people, not by the corporations. The Doctor Who's being funded by a corporation. It's like,
right.
It's like it's not. That's not the excuse.
Actually, they're funded by the CCP. That's what they're funded by.
This is apparently it's been funded by HBO. Apparently.
Yeah, that's what they tell you.
Yeah. I mean, because it's paid by BBC. It's made by BBC Studios now, not a BBC. Basic BBC.
Have you noticed you got this music? So we've got all this exposition. We've got music to make it more exciting. It's just like,
yeah. And Barry Gold was like, "What do I do? What do I do with this?"
Yeah, it's just it's just
soap opera time. Yay! People having conversations.
And if you noticed that the dialogue in this episode it was quite happy as well.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. It is very soapy.
Yeah, I could have a kitchen in every episode by Chip Nelson.
It really is, isn't it? I mean, like, again, you didn't notice this at the time, but now everything.
Oh, I did. I didn't like this episode at all.
Hey, look, Yaz is in the scene. The table.
Yeah, she's sitting on it.
She's been in Doctor Who for ages.
Yes, she's the chair on the left.
Yeah, but to be honest, they both would have a lot more
countdown
personality.
Yeah.
Here comes Cyclops from the X-Men.
Yeah.
What's he say about running down corridors that he hated so much when he was a teenager?
A lot of people running down corridors tonight.
He better run quick when Red Dwarf around the corner.
And we actually said it's all very routine. The Doctor Who running up and down corridors. It's exactly what this episode is. He's a bit of a hypocrite. But if you ask me, total moron of a man.
Yeah.
This is pretty well directed as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
I mean, it's carrying the script along nicely.
Yeah, that is I mean, the only positives is it's the direct pretty good, but because of skip it just falls so
Yeah.
I saw these sets in the what was it? The Doctor Who Experience. Well, Ilsam Expedition in London.
Which
Yeah.
one was it? Oh, you must have seen the early one at Earls Court.
That's the one. Yeah,
I saw the second one at Olympia.
I saw that one too.
Oh, yeah. You saw them both, yeah. Actually, I was next door in the beer festival, so.
Well, they had the 3D one where you went inside the TARDIS. That was a couple of years later.
Yeah,
But
that was the Olympia one.
TARDIS, that was good as well.
Oh,
I never saw
brilliant.
the Capaldi version of that though.
No, that was one in Wales. I moved to Wales, but I still kept Matt Smith's TARDIS.
Right.
And I was like, oh, that makes sense. Friend of mine went on that one when it was kind of closing, just getting into closing. All the cast and crew just had enough. Just couldn't be bothered anymore. Hey, she really is getting sunburn in this one.
Yeah, so we get into that.
Yeah.
I have to say, for anybody that doesn't know, this actress here, Michelle Collins, what a waste of an actress. You get an actress of that caliber on your show, and you get her running around like a little idiot.
Yeah, she's on the Crystal Maze.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Who hosts Crystal Maze now in the new version?
Richard Halehead, the fellow.
Azawade.
Yeah, Adewale. I say his name wrong. Yeah,
I keep saying Az instead of Ad.
Yeah, he's the guy that was in the IT crowd.
Moz from the IT
crowd.
I know
you mean, yeah.
And he was also in that movie with Ben Stiller, The Watch. He was funny in that movie, actually.
Right. Well, a lot of people have want him to be a doctor, right?
Yeah. He'd like to get it, doctor.
He'd make a great doctor, yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be my choice now. If you want to go for a young doctor, but we also want to prove how diverse they are.
Well, Adewade's diverse.
But the thing about it is, this guy can act. So if he was given the role, I'd have no problem because he's earned these acting chops.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, like, how long do you reckon it is before somebody wants to be so progressively, shockingly diverse they hire a white male?
We're talking about, Rabbi, 20 years' time, we're going to be an endangered species.
I'm telling you. It'll be like, no, nobody ever hires them.
We'll be on reserves.
I might be on a reserve. Cheap bags, plenty of peyote. I'm up for all that.
Yeah. The white male game reserve.
Exactly, the white male gaze reserve. Just keep me there.
Oh, no, boy.
Where there's where everything's pleasant and there's always a woman jumping on a trampoline in a bikini. Yeah, tastefully.
Yeah. It'd just be the pub, wouldn't it? It'd be an area which is like designed like a pub. As we now head into the pub part of the enclosure.
Yes, I think I could be up for that. Nice design, ship design as well. I mean, basically, it's just everything's better than when Chibnall was running Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he would work on to the of saying in the garden.
Oh.
I do like this helmet design as well.
It's just a souped up welding helmet.
Right.
They just stuck some bits on it.
But I just think that guy's a bad actor, to be honest.
Oh, I just had an idea. Rabbi, if you can find the bits, I'll build you one. You can be Doomcock.
I can be what?
You can be Doomcock. I'll get you the voice synthesizer as well. You can be the new Doomcock.
Yeah, no. I'm staying away. That's proprietary, and I don't want to go up against him.
Oh, I know. He's a great guy, though.
I like Doomcock, don't get me wrong.
Oh, it's great, yeah.
I'll tell you, okay, I'm liking this episode. I'm sorry. I like David Tennant in this. I think it's delivering for me.
Yeah.
I told you, people are going to have a different opinion on this episode. And I think when you looked at it, you are going to say it's probably the best Chibnall episode. I don't think he's ever beaten this, even though this was rewritten and stuff. I don't think he's ever beaten this. I think this is his best script. And it's still a bad episode, if you get me, you know? It's not a mediocre episode for an RTD era.
Definitely the weakest episode of the series.
But it's the best that Chris Chibnall can produce.
Well, to me, anyway.
Now, again, people will bring up Torchwood, but what they seem to forget is RTD was also there.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Chibnall just a producer, though.
Yeah, but he could reign, like, he'd have the scripts. He's the producer.
Look, RTD was much more into the show. You know?
Yeah. You can tell that Moffat and Davis were fans.
Exactly.
Yeah. And yeah, Chibnall just to in his own ideal. It's pathetic if you a sham.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, it's a bit like Rabbi Trekkies and Trekkers.
I'm more Trekkie, quite frankly.
Yeah, I'm a Trekkie. The Trekkers is more like Chris Chibnall. The Trekkies are more like RTD.
I hate when Jodie Whittaker says Whovian.
Yeah.
Jesus, that makes it cringe.
They need to get a new name for them.
Yeah.
Oh God! Any more pushing buttons?
I know, but that's how they moved it along. The questions, the buttons, the countdown, because he just can't come up with a solid foundation, solid character arcs, and a decent.
Turn into a game
So
show.
he's
Yeah.
doing all the pushy button things when he could have just punched it in the first place.
Do you remember? Do you remember Chris
exactly.
said that he didn't like when people ran down corridors?
Yeah.
Not people running down corridors.
Yeah, that's exactly what this episode does in a nutshell.
Oh, look, Star Wars. Oh, look, it's The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, he's not good at all.
Well, Rabbi, I'll tell you, no story's original, mate.
Oh, what? I'll do what? Sorry, I was watching.
Rabbi, you tell him no story's original. There's only 7 stories in the Bible.
And basically,
everyone keeps copying, modifying.
Yeah. I think Lord of the Rings might have added one, but that's about it.
Yeah. Yeah. There's about 8 stories then. Oh.
This scene I think is very good.
So she's kept away from the action, then she gets jettisoned into space, and then she somehow gets back, and then it's like all to buy some time.
Firstly, I love the lighting of this. Like,
oh yeah, it looks good. But that's the problem, you know. It looks good, but it's full of saturated fat.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Check and see if Mr. TARDIS Reviews has put a video up on his channel. Mr. TARDIS is more talented than Noel. There you go.
Wow.
Okay, who cares?
Yeah. You have yours, Noel has his.
Some stupid little video. Fair play to him. Yeah?
Oh, God, the guy needs to go to rubber room for a while.
They'll give us a crap what he does.
Have a little rest.
Mr. TARDIS.
No, don't let it get to you, mate.
Yeah, he's an asshole, don't
Just need to go to rubber room for a few months.
Yeah.
And have a little rest.
He doesn't have any talent. He never had and never will because he hasn't earned everything that he's gotten. He shilled his way to the top, just like most of them with women and the feminists, radical feminists in this world.
Yeah.
They don't earn their spots, right? I handed everything, so don't talk to me about talent, yeah. And I don't claim to be talented anyway, so you know.
No, was it? I thought he was putting out this Jodie audio drama, isn't he? Isn't that what he's doing?
No, I don't. Let him put out whatever.
I don't really care, but like,
nobody cares. Nobody listens. He's a failed writer, so screw him. Who gives a shit?
I don't think any of these tracks were actually on the album.
No,
just
this the series. This series is series 10. They've had issues with over the years. I don't think you can. I think lots of people have complained about certain Murray Gold tracks that you can't get because the BBC never released them.
Yeah,
which baffles me in a way.
Yeah. Series 7 Part 2. Sorry. Go ahead, Daniel.
And yeah, but how come? But how come they never released the series in study soundtrack? Because they released the series and they've released the series after this on because it's on Spotify, but they've never released series study. I don't hear that at all.
Yeah. Well, Series 1 and 2 are all combined into one soundtrack.
Yeah.
A bit of Voyage of the Damned made it onto the Series 3 soundtrack, and a lot of it was on the Series 4 soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Series 5 was they did a good job on the Series 5.
Yeah, that was actually, and yeah, if I'm myself going back to listening to that soundtrack as a good soundtrack.
Yeah, a little bit of Martha's music coming in.
Yeah.
A little bit of Martha's theme.
I was going to say, I love Martha's theme.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a nice piece of music again from Orange Gold.
Yeah. I also like Donna's theme as well. It's very reminiscent of the first series.
Yeah.
Yeah, Series 6 soundtrack's going to be a bit more of the same.
Yeah.
And I think Series 7 was a bit of a letdown because there's so many bits and pieces from that were just cut.
Yeah, and also, I tend to find Series 7 wasn't all that enjoyable. I really didn't enjoy Series 7.
No, it's because I cut it in half. You got like half of kind of half that felt like an extension of Series 6, and then half that felt like a new series, but it was so short.
Yeah.
It was like 7 episodes long by then.
Yeah.
And they cut all the hybrid storyline out. They were working on, and they just cut it out. That's why you got the toy of that weird Dalek gun with the Cyberman parts and the Weeping Angel finger in it.
Yeah.
So that was supposed to be in the show, and they got cut out at the last minute.
Well, what was that?
There was this big. They cut a lot out of Series 7 about the hybrid.
Right.
Supposed to be this big story about the hybrid, and suddenly got cut out and silenced.
That's weird. Why?
And that's why suddenly I don't know. I think it didn't have enough episodes. I think he's running out of time.
Wait, Series 7. Who's that? That's
7.2. Series 7. Sorry, the other half of Series 7. That was.
I thought the hybrid only came in with Capaldi, wasn't it?
Well, they were supposed to bring it in with Moffat was supposed to bring it in the second half of Series 7, but never did.
That's why the second half of Series 7 just kind of like.
Yeah, because they cut the series in half, and half of it was like Series 6.5.
Right.
Even though Series 6,
I did like the idea of doing the standalones for a few episodes. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, because Series 7 Part 2 did kind of about
I liked Series 7 Part 2. I mean, I like the TARDIS design, like Doctor's new costume and everything. But it's like they just cut a lot of story out. A lot just hit the cutting room floor because they're getting ready for Day of the Doctor.
Yeah.
Getting ready for the anniversary and Matt Smith's finale.
Yeah.
And everything just got cut really short. I wish Matt stayed for another series. I mean, I like Peter, but, you know.
Yeah, here we go.
I think they would have finished him a little bit better and wrapped it all up.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. Actually, I've never actually thought about that, but they have actually put forward an interesting point.
Yeah. And they kind of brought the hybrid into Series 9. And it was like, yeah, but it wasn't really by then because kind of, yeah. Because I always thought it was a Dr. Donna was the hybrid.
Listen, there's so much good about this season. You get Martha, you get David Tennant, you get the Murray Gold's music. Murray Gold's music is fantastic.
Yeah.
For me, it just carries through this episode.
Yeah.
I mean, I love hearing the soundtrack.
All the strange creatures now.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just after being saying this to Cheryl off air there. I mean, this is a Doctor Who episode, right?
Right.
I mean, it's in Doctor Who, right? But the thing about it is, it might look like a Doctor Who episode. It might feel like a Doctor Who episode, but there's just something about it that just
feels either generic or something. Doesn't. Yeah.
I just don't know what it is. I you know, even at the time, I didn't really like this story, and you know, like while my opinion has slightly changed on it, it's not your. I just don't know. It has to be Chibnall. It must be, man.
It must be.
Yeah.
Because I think Cheryl says it best. It feels disconnected. My strongest emotion is for Martha's mum.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they're in danger, but did anybody give a crap that any of these people died?
No.
That's the thing. It doesn't feel like, you know.
I don't because the character because the character development is so non-existent.
Exactly.
So
If you think about it later on, there's characters that died throughout this era that we actually genuinely feel sorry for, even if they've only been on the script, but because Russell T's had this great of giving this character, even if they've got limited screen time, enough character arc for you to kind of fall. You know what I mean? For you to be sucked in. But when characters here are not one, I don't give a shit about any of them except for Martha and the Doctor.
Yeah. They're a bit a bit generic.
It's like it's like just finish it off now, will you? So we can finish up. Like we've waited 40 minutes of me bleeding life.
I mean, you're dragging it. I mean, like I can't believe there's another 13 minutes to go.
Oh God! There's
a lot of running up and down corridors and shouting.
Yeah, just exactly what Tris Gibble doesn't like.
Now I do like the part where he's in the freezer machine and
Cheryl says, "I'm rooting for the sun."
That's what I mean. It's just there's no emotional attachment to these characters, and that's what Chibnall's biggest flaw has been.
Right.
I mean, this is probably better than that he's written for his run.
Oh yeah, by far.
Well,
that was my feeling about Timeless Children. I was rooting for the Cybermen.
If that's the best he can give us, well, that was a mediocre episode in the RTD era. It'd be a mediocre episode in a Moffat era. So if that's the best he can produce, then he's not good enough.
Yeah. It was like the characters of Timeless Children as well. Nobody cared about them. Just didn't want to care about. I was like, oh,
No, even the
why?
little girl who fell off the cliff, I was like, yes, but something's gonna happen, like, and it's gonna ruin it because we knew what was coming. As soon as she got thrown off that cliff, I knew exactly what was going to happen. And then, do you know what popped into me head? Not a word of it, like all of Gary's information that he'd given before. The time this child, the retcon, and that just flashed in front of me. And then I was like, then when I seen the scene, I was angry. I've never been that angry before. I was literally, but Cheryl had to actually tell me to shut up, I remember, because I was ranting at the telly. Going, how could you do it? You're a bloody disgrace. How dare you? Blah, blah. I was, do you remember?
Oh, yes, no, I remember vividly.
Yeah, I was going mental.
Yeah, I think I had a bit of a Hitler rant after that one as well.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Lee, you can pop in.
Sorry, go ahead, Lee.
He's mesmerized by the deep
character
development.
Go ahead, Lee. Jump in. What do you want to say, mate?
Is there no Yeah, I was going to say, right, is there no surprise that these episodes that Chibnall does when he introduces the Cyberwoman in bloody Torchwood? What do you expect from him?
I didn't expect it to happen. He always surprised me by being worse than I thought.
He still defends that, but that's the thing. He still defends that, which kind of annoys me. Why did you defend that? There was nothing great about that story.
Yeah. Jensen was in love with a cyborg, then suddenly he's gay. It's like,
but like,
it
just did that part just didn't make sense. That part, but I mean, the whole fact he was able to smuggle his girlfriend into Torchwood just didn't.
And there was nothing good about that. That was just not a good episode. Here, no, so this came up on my Twitter feed. I thought I'd share it with you. This is the thing for things.
Is it safe now, Rabbi?
I think so.
Right. Well, your think so and my think so.
Is it safe?
Right. Yeah. We'll just. You know what? Here, just. Well, it can't be as bad as what we.
There's nothing bad there.
Right. Relax your cacks. Right. CDC guidelines for the holidays. Risky for spreading COVID. No caroling. No loud music and no consuming alcohol.
Oh
God. No, thank you, mate. I think we're thrilling COVID.
Hang on, this is a real thing for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Leave me alone.
Over the Christmas period. Are you joking?
God, if you try and speak easy America again, there's going to be a war, mate.
That's not happening, man. If I have to stay here all lockdown and just get drunk by myself, I'll get drunk by myself.
You got a prohibition of America. There's going to be a war.
Jesus Christ, man. Next they be telling us we can't eat.
Yeah, exactly.
Not allowed to eat with anyone outside your group.
At I have me coffee. I have me wife. I have me dog. If I run out of food, I can just use the dog. I've got plenty of stuff in the presses. No, I'm only messing. Yeah, we're screwed. Haven't we, Ted? We're screwed. Yeah. Once you're fed, though. You know, that's all that matters. Oh, that was a big one, wasn't it, Ted? Just pretend that didn't happen. I know you want to bark right now, but don't bark. We're watching Doctor Who. Even though it's crap Doctor Who. This is ridiculous. Like, she goes through all of this, right, to try save her crew, yeah? And then all of a sudden, then she just gives herself up to the entity or whatever. Yeah. It just didn't. Like, again, he's strong.
It's too tropey, It's way too tropey.
Yeah, I mean, he's strong female characters are not written. You know what I mean? Look at them. Oh, I'm gonna be. I love you. Then we're coming out the airlock into the sun.
Sure, he did get sunburn.
And they used to do all these scenes by putting them in water tanks.
Then finally, they started using wind machines and putting them on wires.
Jesus Christ, this episode is shite.
I know, and there's still another. See, he tells you there's still another 2 minutes and 17 seconds to go.
Oh my God! Yeah, it's like, can it just be done already?
Well, next week's episode should be fun when it.
Well,
when-
yeah, I mean, compared
Yeah.
to this.
Yeah, it's a really good episode next week.
I actually is it the family of is it human nature?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's human nature.
it's a vetted Paul Cornell episode.
Yeah, I know it's written by him, but I have to be honest.
It's
it's
a fantastic story.
Yeah, I'd love to do the two-parter. I know. I'd love to do it on the same weekend because we have to wait a whole week.
All I'm thinking about right now.
That was a great two-part episode. That.
Oh look, there's still 1 minute and 22 seconds left. He's even telling us how long is left. Chibnall just likes to explain. Look, he shows the clock every couple of seconds now. Watch. This is how he moves the thing across.
Tell don't show any works when you haven't got any CG or anything to back it up.
See? Show the countdown. You show the countdown clock again.
There, this electrical cupboard.
I know. Even Martha is at this stage. It's just fucking hurry up so we can get out of here.
Yeah, I know.
Looks like it's farting.
Fuel dump in progress.
No, we haven't got enough fuel to escape the sun. We're all dead.
I've said like the way Tennant's eyes go on this.
This is just such a stupid.
I know. But I bet you it's better than a lot of you thought the first time round. That's the thing, though.
It was okay.
It's just the same as what I thought it was.
It's going to be interesting to see what you rate this because when we did the series 11 and 12 reviews, Chris Chibnall episode was lucky to even get a 7. So it'll be interesting to see. Oh, there you go. 0, 0, 0 is right. End the episode, Chibnall. Done.
Now it's 1, isn't it?
42 minutes is up, Chibnall. Come on. What are you doing? This is overtime. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how they see. This is the thing, right? If you're picking a potential showrunner, right? You mean to tell me that nobody that was, I know Moffat and RTD got drunk and said, well, basically you're taking over. But I think, well, that's the story that we've been told. You mean to tell me that the Piers Wenger or someone in the office wasn't looking at Chibnall's stories and saying, right, maybe he's not the right guy.
Piers Wenger was looking at the stories going, stunning and brave!
Piers Wenger is the biggest moron I've ever seen in my life.
No, I know he is.
Yeah.
Since he moved from Channel 4. Go back to Channel 4, you moron.
I probably kicked him out with being too woke.
Yeah, they kicked him out, yeah. Yeah, because
Too woke for Channel 4.
Right, because
I blame Channel 4
Matt
for this.
Stevens was there as well. Actually, you'll notice when Matt Stevens plays a prominent role in Misfits, that's when Misfits starts becoming woke.
Oh, well, that's shock.
But in fairness, the
just
story that you can overlook the wokeness, but it's there. As soon as he becomes involved in the show and becomes one of the producers, after I think there's a change of guard after series 2, that's when new writers start coming in, and one of them is Matt Stevens, and it starts going woke. And then, because it went woke season 3, nobody really bothered with season 4, but season 4 they tried to rectify it. And I have to say, the last couple of seasons of Misfits are great. It only gets a bad rep because of Matt Stevens, the idiot, and that Piers Wenger. Yeah.
That's the thing about Channel 4. If someone does go too woke, they'll kick him out.
Right, let's do this because I know everybody wants to get this done and over with. We'll start with Rabbi. Rabbi, what are you rating this week's episode?
I'm going to give it a 6.
Well, that's not too bad. That's better than I thought.
Is it finished? Mine's still playing.
I'm still playing as well.
Yeah.
All right, we just get over and
Yeah,
done.
I know, but they're literally at I know, but they're already at the end scene. You might as well just rate it because it's this boring. Charlotte is giving it a 3. Matthew gives it a 0. Oh, everybody's being harsh here. Charlotte, a 3. Oh, Kip
I
Bennett.
like Chris's 4.2.
Yeah, that'd be good. Right, well, I'm going to give this a 4.
Yeah, look, I'm going to be fair. I mean, it's not as
Look,
bad as the current era.
Yeah.
But for the rest of them, I didn't really give a crap. Like when they all died, I didn't care. So I mean,
No, I mean,
here we
that's the
go.
thing, I
Here's
don't
a good
give shit,
bit.
but he can't write characters. He just cannot flesh them out.
They're just like, yeah, they're just meat sacks to him.
I'll give it a 4 as well.
Animated meat sacks.
Yeah,
this
that's about
was
right.
because this was obviously
I'm being as fair as I can. 4 is, I think, generous.
right.
Thank God it's over.
Oh,
Yeah.
We'll go with Daniel next. Daniel, what's your rating? We're not going to do a big review because we already know that everybody hates it. So
I'm going to give it a shite episode and absolutely automated. Yes, I'm surprised I stayed awake for this episode. It was that shit.
no
It was a
problem.
slug. I was zoning out.
Lee Anthony Davis. Lee, what's your rating?
He's mute. Are you muted? Oh, there he is.
0.
0.
Short and sweet. I love it.
I feel guilty for giving
Shall I
it
tell
4
you
now.
why? Shall I tell you
why?
I gave it a 0?
Go on
Shall I tell
then.
you why I gave it a 0?
Yeah,
Fucking
go on.
shite.
You might as well.
Because it's like EastEnders on a spaceship.
EastEnders on a spaceship. Yeah, I can't get her out from. I've got her in EastEnders in my head the whole time.
well, at least she did get sunburn in the end.
Yeah, actually, now that you say that, because she is a legend of EastEnders, you probably have a point there. Who have I missed on the panel?
Me, I give it a 5.
PD Rich gives it a 5 as
generous.
well.
Yeah,
So,
bit
there you
50. It
go.
was a low point in the series for me, that point.
So I don't think anybody on the panel marked it over a 7 or a 6. And everybody in the chat, I don't know if anybody, I think there's a couple of 4s there, a couple of 0s.
I'm sure I saw an 8, or am I just
Did someone
crazy?
score in a? If anybody liked this episode,
I'm not going to name and shame them. Don't worry.
Right, and don't mind me. You're entitled to your opinion. If you think this
Yeah, of course you are.
Please give us your rating.
Maybe I think I made it up.
But Roy Rabbo, you haven't done a competition on the channel.
Oh, right. You're right.
Humanly possible.
Hang on. Give me a second. That's it's on. Okay, fine. Oh, let me get the prize for next week. It is. Oh, this is a good one. There we go.
Actually. Right, you've got a competition, don't you?
I do have a competition. Let me go 1 second. I'll get the camera back on. Fine. Competition. Next week's prize is Judge Dredd, the complete case files, volume 17. This has the mega epic, was it Judgment Day? Judgment Day, which Judge Dredd teams up with Strontium Dog all over the world. You get, Brit sit judges, you get Honda sit judges, all fighting Sabbath, the evil Sabbath, for a quest, a quest for life itself. So the prize this week, though, the Mummy Collection. The Mummy Collection has been won by, let me see, Gary Hart. Gary Hart, are you in the chat, Gary Hart?
Congratulations.
Well done.
I don't think he's in the chat. Never mind.
Well, he's not in the chat. How long? You give them how long? You give them a bit of a timeline, though, don't you?
Captain Robert April won something 2 weeks ago, and I haven't contacted him yet. But I will do. That's high on my
channel.
So yeah,
That's it. Well,
that's me.
Find him in Rob Myronet's chat. There you go. He's normally there.
Fine. Okay. Well, I'm really quite glad that's over.
Yeah, same here. Actually, listen, I know everybody seems like that. It's like brought the mill down. Everybody.
Is it Family of Blood next week then?
Yep.
That's Human
No, Human Nature, isn't it? Or
Human Nature.
That's the next part, Family of Blood.
right.
So yeah, we've got a good cracking episode next week anyway to look
Tainted
forward.
by the shit.
Then we
that
got
wrote
the
it.
link, and then we got the 3-part finale.
And
So
then
it's all
so it gets better from here on in.
Right.
And then we've got season 4 coming up,
Yeah, my favourite.
which is absolutely my favourite RTD season. I have to be honest
Definitely.
as well.
Goes on for 16 episodes.
Awesome.
It's brilliant. It is. I love it.
Yeah.
And it's not, look at even the very first episode, Partners
Yeah,
in
it's fantastic.
The Yaddy posts are a bit, but I love it. I love everything about this season. There's not one bad episode actually, in my opinion.
All good episodes.
Good solid episodes. Yeah, exactly. There's some outstanding episodes in it, but every single one of them. This is the season for me. In fairness. This is the season where everything comes together for RTD. And, you know, for me personally, that's where he should have left because that would have been the perfect ending for him.
Yeah, I do agree with you.
The specials, and let's be honest, they didn't do quite as well as everybody thought they would do, you know. So, yeah, this would have been the perfect ending for me, for him to leave on. It would have been the perfect high, but he decided to hang on and do those specials instead. Drag it out, David Tennant leaving, but there you go.
Yeah.
But good, solid season. Looking forward to it, actually. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to series 4 myself. So,
yeah, it'll be a good one. It'll be a good one. Right, so, yeah, we've all watched the entire. I can't believe we just.
I think we did. I think we've done us proud. I think I'm going to go to bed.
Can't actually believe. Just want to give yourselves a pat on the back, though. Can't actually.
Woo, everyone, we got through it.
I'm going to have a little cry.
Group hug.
Ranting and raving as well.
I never actually want to see that episode again.
Don't worry, I don't think we ever will, nor will any
We'll
of
never
us.
watch it again. We'll never watch it again. It's done. But we're going to let Rabbi do his call outs, his shout outs before he goes, because I know he wants to go to his bed. Maybe smoke a big fatty before he goes to his bed. But then,
that always sounds good. What am I shouting out? What am I shouting out?
Your channels, your Indiegogo, you know.
Right. It will take over in the chat once again. Yeah, listen, come over to my channel, subscribe, sign up to my Indiegogo sign up thingy here. One second, I'll pull up the ad. One second. Here, you know what? We'll pull up a different ad for you. There we go. I got to post this one on the Twats in a second. There you go. That's today's ad.
By the way, I did send you and Lee a private message in Messenger. It's going to make you laugh. So
yeah, I saw it.
I didn't really understand it.
Hilarious. Oh, we'll discuss it later off air.
Yeah, we will. Off air, but off air.
Yeah, enough oxygen to these people.
We'll talk Doctor Who on air, but off air.
Right, so yeah, this is
so something for the weekend, sort of. Oh, you have Carolyn.
See, a woman approves. There you go. It's allowed.
That's what I mean. There's no harm in that. Do I get a free copy of all of this shit now?
It depends how the campaign goes.
How much is it going for? How much is it going for? When I get
let me tell you, if you're ordering both books, right? It's both books are normally going to be $45 plus shipping. However, if you want the first 30 people to order, the first 30 get it for $30 plus you get all four cards, and you'll probably get one chaser card as well.
Wow. Do you know
what? That's only for the first 30 for 30.
We might need to actually talk to you about, because I used to write some.
For the male days.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what you wouldn't notice that. You wouldn't notice that, did you? That's been there from the beginning. That's why he's doing it. Yeah.
So something a little bit more pervy to just to tie it in. That color red and the type font is from it's from like dirty magazines in England in the 1980s.
No, she loves it. I have to say, she has to stop laughing. See, that's the reaction everybody should have, though. I mean, it's a bit of fun, but at the same time, you're getting a couple of comments as well. You know, but there'll be some out there that will say, "Oh, look around, shut up."
When women stop posting pictures pictures of Jason Momoa statuing over him, and then I'll be offended about this.
Exactly. There you go. And that's why I love me wife. She's exactly right. Some of these women gaze over Jason Momoa and naked photographs and stuff.
Exactly.
Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Like we see it all the time, but yet when a man does it, we're criticised for it. Well, you women stop doing it as well then. Right? But we don't have a bother with that. You can look at us all you want.
Well, if
I
the
wouldn't say
campaign
you don't want to look at me now, but like, you know, back in the heyday, I was a bit of a looker. Mwah.
wait, listen, if the campaign does well, we're going to expand the range for the male gaze. I'm going to do a few men one. We'll do Turlo. We'll do like a shirtless Turlo. We'll have a thing. Imagine
the female gaze.
playing Conan.
But you should call that one for the female gaze. You should
It's for gay men. This is all for men. This is just for gay men.
Oh,
For the
Women like it too. Women like it too. That's it. But we'll do Jason Momoa, Conan. We'll do Turlo. Who's the other one you're doing?
You could do what's his face. You could do what's his face. Barden. What's his name? He's so unforgettable that I forget his name. He died in Earthshock. Adric.
That's a bit twinky. That's a bit kiddie porny. I don't really like that. Yeah. Look, I can see John Nathan Turner enjoying that. Not so much me.
I knew you'd go there,
20 or something. Yeah, how old was he in that show? About 20 or something, wasn't he?
Something like that. But him and Andy Aileen were getting it on.
You could do Jamie.
Oh, Jamie, good, yeah.
Jamie McCrinnon without his sparring and his.
No. Having topless with the kill.
Oh, okay.
The best part of this ad is join email list now on Indiegogo.
You get accused of shipping now.
Card with any purchase. It's brilliant. This is.
You would want to see James Caber.
So I want to ask you, the campaign is up and running how long now?
Oh, no, the campaign's not. This is just the pre-campaign. This is the email list. I want to get the email list up to 200 people before I launch. Minimally 200.
Oh, what? Right. So I'll ask you, how many emails have you gathered so far?
I've gathered 43 so far.
Well, then that's actually good going. There is actually.
Yeah, no, it's going good. I got to get on other channels. I'm going on more Comic Scady channels this week too.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should talk to Ethan Van Sciver as well.
Oh man, I'm desperate to talk to Ethan Van bloody Sciver. Yeah, I'll kill you.
He'll support you anyway. He'll definitely support you.
All right, I hope so. Listen, nobody feel shy to shout me out to EVS. Okay, nobody be shy about that.
No, so we'll plug you away, man. Don't worry about that. Yeah, plug away.
Hey, EVS, Rabbi wants to talk to you.
Listen, I've tweeted.
Just go and talk to him. That's the thing, though. A lot of people say, "How do I get my guests on?" You don't look at. You might get a few knockbacks, and people say, "No, that happens," but you won't know until you ask, and that's what I do.
Absolutely.
So on Wednesday, we might have I won't say, but we might have a special guest joining us from the Mandalorian.
That'd be cool.
And you know, you only know if you ask. So I went and I asked, and they said yes.
Yeah, but they say yes to you. They don't say anything to me. No, I just started putting feelers out. So
Did you have Ethan on your channel? No,
I have tons of people on my channel.
Right, well, that's who you bring them on and introduce them to your campaign. That's the way you do
That's
it.
exactly what I'm doing. Exactly what I'm doing.
And when you bring back the comic book thing, anyway, that was a good idea. You could plug your Indiegogo campaign.
That's the plan. That's the plan. It was. I'll show you. I'll show you this other one, which I quite like as well in the series. There we go.
Support the Rabbi there, right? Rabbi writes comics anyway, so while he has the cards that say for the male gaze, right, that might be a bit of a piss take at certain people out there. but the comic itself is going to be actually well written.
And the biblical one, the artwork as well as the story was written by Rabbi himself, and it's fantastic. Yeah. So I think he does himself injustice by just showing the wonderful artwork of his artist for Imperium.
I'll pull up the
I think you should.
Do show some of the comic.
Yeah. One second. I've got this. Where is it?
We normally bring Ian on at this stage to show us his merch, but Rabbi can show us his Indiegogo campaign, and he can show you inside some of the work. Listen, Rabbi has shared stuff. I think how I got to know Rabbi was that Dr. Woke poster. And I seen and I wanted to know who had come up with it. But at the same time, I didn't realise I was actually following Rabbi's channel, right? But I thought he was just this hyperactive weirdo, like because you know the way he goes on, like, and I thought, oh no, this guy's too much. I can't. But you just felt like every time you're watching these streams, you just get drawn in, and I just remember, we got to the end of his stream, and I'd be like, I have to watch another one. And that's how. And I don't know how contact happened, but when I found out he did that Dr. Woke poster, I was, oh my god! If you haven't seen that,
you know what? I should do a poster of that as a
follow it up with a comic.
Here, one second. Let me throw up this thing.
You should actually put out a comic book like that for the simple reason is you know why. With a great story. You should retcon the whole timeless children nonsense.
Yeah, do it. No, I do it and I'll buy it.
You should. And the people will buy that. I'm telling you now. But look at this artwork. I mean, look, this is what he shows his little cards, but this is what it's going to be all about here. Look at that.
Oh, this book's good. Biblical is crazy.
This is absolutely fantastic. Look at the artwork. Oh, is that what I think it is? That weight?
Yes, it could be. Yes, it could be. That's if you ever know the story of Jonah, let me zoom in. Jonah ends up like sitting by a big tree for a lot of it. I make a suggestion that the tree would have been good. Here you go. Zoom out a little bit.
Again. See, John Steed said he'd buy it. Look at you could tap into something here. The Who fandom is crying out for stuff. Oh my god, look at this. It's bringing I want that. The Holy.
I like that cover.
I want that. The Holy and the Dead. I don't buy comic books, but I'd have that.
It's a good. I tell you, it's a meaty book. It's like 180 pages. It's like
I don't give a crap. I'd sit there reading that every night and having a laugh at the same time because I know. So,
amen to that, Alpha. Amen to that.
Listen, support him. This is what you'll be down for, So support him. Well worth it.
Yes, I can't argue. By the way, both these things completely finished, ready to go. If the campaign does well, we'll add like 20 pages to the other book. But this one's finished, completed. It's going to be ready to go. Here,
showcase, Rabbi. Is there any more of the artwork you'd like to showcase there?
Sure. 1 second. Just give me this. Just opening up another one.
You don't have to show it all because obviously, if you show it all, then you know
what, you can show it all because people want
to buy this. Gregory Rabbi has an Indiegogo campaign. He'll put the links up. There's, he's waiting to get it up to us. So email him. He's waiting to get a certain amount of email addresses up before he goes public with it. But this is what he has planned. So, if you want to buy, someone has the YouTube button.
So, anyways, if you throw out this next thing, you'll see I have a cameo in this comic. You see, there's this story here. Let me zoom out a little bit.
Oh, there he is. I can see him already. Not John's face. Someone has their YouTube.
There you go. There I am. So this is this little story. God is thinking about creating the universe, right? God's thinking about creating the universe. So Truth comes along. I'm playing Truth because Truth is a bit of a dick, right? Truth's a bit of a dick. This is very terrible. You can't create humans. Humans are going to do terrible things. Humans are bad people.
Oh my god, that looks exactly. Oh my god, that is eerie.
Fantastic.
That is in a comic.
And so he like freaks out. He says you can't make people if they're going to do terrible things. And God says, you know what? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And he takes truth and he throws him down to earth. He goes, woo, down to earth. And he crashes down.
Rabbi is in a comic book. We can't have that. The Tarda Zone has to be in a comic book.
I'll put you in. Listen, I'm putting in what was it? Problem being in my new one in the Crown of the Empire as an airship captain.
What are you doing?
Here, one second. Here, you want to see something fun? This is my youngest son who's like. Well, let me find him for you.
So who's Lee playing in this comic book? Did you say?
No, he's not in this one. He's going to be in Crown of the Empire. He'll be an Imperial airship captain. So wait, this is my son, right? The younger one, the kid. He's like the sweetest kid. So at the end of the story, one of my favorite parts of doing this is my wife reading this for the first time.
Hang on, don't give the end of the story away.
This is fine. This is just a chapter in the story. So like the kid ends up like brutally killing this guy. He gets there, so he goes,
social services.
And then the next page is him just keep doing it over and over again. Okay, but this is my favorite bit. This is my favorite page of the whole thing.
Hold on, is that someone choking?
That's a severed head.
Oh my God,
that's a severed head. Wait a second. And he looks at the head, he kisses it, and then he discards it. And
wow.
The narrative.
Well, listen, these comics are definitely not for kids. Remember that. So
no, please.
They're reminiscent of the French comic book industry.
Read what Kip Ellis said. I put it up on the screen.
Nicely played, Kip. Nicely played.
Rabbi, this looks very intriguing. And listen, when I get financially secure, not a bother, I'll support this as well, mate.
Listen, honestly, firstly, I want to say to anybody, if you can't afford to buy anything, that's no problem. If you can sign up to the list anyway, that really, really helps me. If you can share the campaign, that is insanely helpful. Thank you very much.
We will. Do me a favor, send me the link on Twitter in private message and send it to me on Messenger on private message.
Don't forget you've got the Discord now as well.
Yeah, because I'm an idiot. But I could share it everywhere. I've got places where I could share that.
I want to let you. There you go.
And PD Rich has put it up. But look at this look at the artwork is fantastic. You know, when you read Rabbi comic, there's gonna be some it's gonna be very gritty, there's gonna be a bit of humor in there as well. And you know, Rabbi likes to shock people too.
I do.
Talent.
There he goes to the Discord.
And he is a talent. And listen, look, the best way I can put this is when we've been doing the comic book things, I'm learning a lot from the comic books from doing the streams with Rabbi. But what I'll say is comic book creators like Rabbi are the future. Now, listen, if this campaign obviously goes well and does well, then Rabbi can then look into other stories that he's thinking of doing. You know what I mean? That's the way it works, obviously, isn't it, Rabbi? It depends on.
Oh yeah, listen, I got these two books are done. They're ready to go. I got a third book, Crown of the Empire, which I'm about 40 pages into. Listen, that's the next one, and then after that, I got another thing planned. I want to be doing 4 campaigns a year. That's the goal.
Fantastic. Well, listen, support them, as I said. I mean, look at that artwork, some amazing artwork, and it's a style that I like. By the way, I like the black and white, the kind of noir. Is that what they call it? No, is that noir kind of art style. I love that kind of art style. I think there was a couple of Batman comics were in this kind of style as well. I like this kind of style. I like the old-fashioned way. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't like color, because I used to get the Walking Dead for the little brother. So I've been into comic book stores and I have picked up one or two and had a look through them, as you do, because you get kind of nosy. But yeah, I prefer the ones with this style.
It's got a kind of Sandman kind of Neil Gaiman.
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
the kind of vibe I'm going for.
I don't know,
But
kind of
I-
brings me back as well, makes me part of, because comic books were huge in the 50s. As you all know, they became huge in the 50s. And this kind of style, it reminds me of a 50s kind of 60s comic era.
adult
Style.
comic,
I
yeah.
don't like the way they draw new comic books now. I've actually seen the way they've changed some
So
characters.
you saw Captain Marvel, didn't you? The new
Yeah.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
What was
As
that?
well.
Was that really Captain Marvel? Because
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
Marvel.
That
Yeah.
was
She's
really
dreaming in an
Captain
ocean,
Marvel.
yeah.
Wow, that was
Shocking.
bad. That looked
Oh, I
like
love
the
that.
man features and everything on a man's jaw. All it was short of was an Adam's apple.
Captain Manville.
It looked like a I don't know, Homo erectus or some,
It looked like something, all right.
You keep your filthy patterns to yourself, young man.
Like Stonewall gone mad, yeah.
I'm an innocent boy.
Uh,
So
It's
yeah,
brilliant, Rabbi. It's fantastic.
it is.
It really is.
yeah.
Well done, man.
Ken, all you have to do
Divine.
ain't meaningless.
Well, let's hope.
Fine. I think with that I think it's time to get
Hello. Not about it. Listen, thanks for coming on and thanks for sharing. By the way,
Thanks for letting me share. It's always
not a bother, man. Not a bother. I will sign up. By the way.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'll sign up. I support you anyway. But I'll share it everywhere, and I'll make sure that we can get as many people.
Yeah, if everyone in the chat did that, that would be great. Just
wouldn't that be
spread it
awesome?
around like clover.
Yeah.
Spread it around, baby.
And
There
Sharon,
we go. Spread it around. That's the way
Get the
around.
tassels on there, Rabbi. Go on,
Yeah.
swing them
there
around.
you go.
That's
And,
what the quality build on it, darling. That's what you
and
said.
Teddy just finishes it off with how great Noel managed to keep Rabbi the whole stream. Hello.
I'm gonna go. I want to go to bed. That's it.
Right, well, you go to bed. We will
Aye.
do your Indiegogo, and listen, we will see you soon, pal.
Nighty night. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not a
See you
bother.
tomorrow for the big watch along.
Big
Yeah.
watch along.
See you tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, that was Rabbi. So yeah, I'm going to sign up right now as we speak. I'm putting my email address in. I will throw the links up on me YouTube. No, not on me YouTube. Me Facebook. Yeah, actually, I'll try get it up on my YouTube. Actually, I should be able to do it at this stage, but I'll give it a go anyway. But if not, I'll throw it up on the usual places, Twitter and all the Facebook groups I'm in, and on Messenger. Anybody that follows me, you know what I do anyway. But yeah, right. What we'll do is we'll get everybody to plug their channels, and then we will call it a night. But listen, don't forget, as I said, to sign up to Rabbi's Indiegogo campaign. So we'll start with Daniel first. Daniel, you give your shout outs there, please.
Right, well, okay, well, I'm on. At Celtic Daniel 22, so give us a follow over there. I've also got my two Facebook groups as well, and who's on YouTube Hub and Daniel Finish Hub, and I'll be back. And I'll be back in the new year with Charlotte. Hopefully we continue the fan audio discussions, and we'll probably be doing a couple of finish reviews together as well, and you can catch me back on here next Sunday for the human nature stream. So yeah, that's me, guys.
No problem. Thank you, Daniel. Lee, go ahead there. Lee Anthony Davis.
All right, me. Yeah. I've got 20 groups and 20 pages on Facebook. I'd like to thank you for joining my Blake 7 page, Noel, as admin. So I'm very grateful to that. I would also like to ask you, can I come on tomorrow's live stream? Because I'm really looking forward to the Unearthly Child. I wonder if I could be part of your group. Oh, please.
I'll have to say, I'll have to let you know tomorrow because I literally have loads of people coming on tomorrow. So if there's not many people, well, one or two seem to, last minute they say they have something else on. So if that happens, because I think we have about 8 or 9 people already showing up, but yeah, I will definitely let you know tomorrow. I'll be throwing the stream up later on, actually. So not a bother. But listen, yeah, pop into the chat. I'm pretty sure 1 or 2, because it always happens. You always get 1 or 2 that can't make it because something either pops up or it's a family emergency. That happens a lot, especially nowadays with all the shit that's going on. Yeah. So yeah, not a bother. Is there anything else you want to plug?
Yeah, I've got a website. I might do a live stream tonight, doing a watch along with the Daleks. I'm not too sure yet. That depends on the signal with the weather and everything, So I'll put post it up there. But also been plugging your stuff as well. Don't forget, I've been doing on Twitter and stuff, and also on Problem Beings and stuff as well. Dread audio, whatever visuals, I think it is. So I do it on my groups as well. So I make sure I let people know about you. So I'm always there to help.
Thank you.
I help Daniel try and get his stuff up to 100 if I can for his new group. It's up to 70 now, so at least it's getting closer. One of my groups, the horror group, is now coming close to 600 members. So that's fantastic. Thank you to one and all for all who've joined my group. And also, I hope to get my laptop sorted out so I get a better signal, because obviously all that echoing caused a lot of problems. So that's why I use the mobile to be on the safe side.
Yeah. Not a bother. Listen, thanks and thanks for all you do. And delighted to hear your horror group and all your other groups are doing well and your pages are doing well. And do support Lee Anthony Davis, because he does.
Can I say one more thing? Can I say one more thing?
Yeah, go on.
I'd like to thank you, for having me on your show. I really appreciate that. It's very kind of you to do that. You don't have to do that, but you did it. And I'm really grateful to that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Listen, you know me, I try not to, I try to let different people on all the time. I think that's.
And Charlotte Shields in the chat says Lee is amazing. I'll assume that isn't me.
Yeah, she's not talking about you, Lee. She's talking about the nice Lee.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to thank Charlotte because she's been a great support to Daniel, and she always does her best to make sure that she's always there for him when there's any problems. She's a great person. I'm glad to know her, and I'm really, it's a privilege to know people like this in this fandom. I'm really grateful. When I started out back in April, it was terrible for me because I didn't know anyone. So I had about 1 member. That was me. So anyway, it's grown big and big since then. I've done a lot of hard work. I've had to have sleepless nights to make them work. I haven't got any help in my groups, I have to do it all myself. I have to put in all the members and everything. It takes me nearly a whole day to sort out everything. So I'm surprised I've got any time whatsoever to come on live streams in the first place. But I'm really pleased and I'm really glad that people do well, and they are, I will support them ever more. And if anyone's attacking them, I can guarantee you I'll be in front of them and I'll destroy them. I promise you that. Nobody will attack anybody on here and get away with it, okay? That includes everybody. I will defend you to my last breath. How's that?
Solid.
Thanks very much. We really appreciate the support, man. And, as we said, we're more than willing to support anybody out there that wants to start on a YouTube journey or wants to set up. So we know how hard it is. I mean, I got a lot of help here. So, you know, we try our best anyway. And so, yeah.
Charlotte says I'm all right. Thanks.
You're not all right.
All right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. She's just trying to be nice because she doesn't want you to feel bad, but you're not.
I fucking hate you.
I think you as well in this man. Right. Go on. Plug your bleeding stuff, mate. Yeah, I'm talking to you, probably.
me?
Dean.
Oh, it's me
No,
now. Oh,
Otherly,
the other
Otherly.
one. The not so good one.
We have two Lees on the chat. So I'll have to call one problem being, and I'll just call the other one Lee. So problem being, ow, I'm just have to hurt myself.
See, that's karma, that is.
One Hail Mary. One Hail Father.
See, someone's looking after me. Right. Yeah, my channel's Aldred Audio Visual. The link is up in the chat. Thanks to the Wrench of Wrenches, Chris Persia. Bless him. And yeah, you can find me on Twitter at the Golden Asda, which is AZDHA, which is a lot of fun, especially today.
Is that it?
That's it. That's all you're getting.
Right, fair enough. Shut up. You're bang now.
Again.
I will override that, Lee.
No, she won't.
Thank you. Pack your bags. No, she's mine.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'll sort you out later. PD Rich.
Oh, I just want to plug Jez, Test Toad, Alpha and Omega, and Lord Foth because they should have been here tonight instead of me.
I don't know if that's cruel or funny.
Hang on for a minute. I did put the link in the chat, and I did say whoever was supposed.
I know. Yeah. Well, they're making poor old PD Rich get tortured, and they're just sitting around watching it.
Sorry about that, but I did.
No one wants to leap in on this one at all.
No. I had to leave. I had to take the bullet on this one.
You really did.
Oh well, it's a lovely community. But anyway, I just want to plug them guys.
Right. Well, I've just actually texted Ethan there, and I sent him a copy of Rabbi's link. Told him that Rabbi is a great supporter of theirs as well. If you could go and check him out. So I've put it up on Twitter as well, and I've tagged everybody that I can tag in it. So if you can, at least get it out there, retweet it, please. If anybody's on Twitter, I'd really appreciate that. So that's everything, I think, and that's everybody. So. Let me see. So tomorrow, obviously, we've got a big day on this channel. Just a reminder of what's coming tomorrow. Well, it works for all you guys. Skipped it now again. It's starting to do what the others did. Yesterday it was fantastic and it was working away. I didn't even get to see it there, but there you go. So that's tomorrow. Big stream tomorrow. Don't forget, myself and Lee have thrown up the video on Twitter. So just if you haven't retweeted it, or if you've already retweeted it, just retweet it again. Let everybody know. Let everybody know that it's happening. I've also contacted, as I said, a few people to see if they will plug it. But it doesn't matter who shows up tomorrow. I know it'll be a big night anyway. So, we've got the trailer there. Just try get it out there as much as you can. And we'll try get as many people to watch. But if not, and we just have you guys here, all well and good anyway. We'll enjoy it so much more anyway. So, yeah. Right, well, that's it then. I'm going to call it a night. So, listen, thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. And this has been New Who. So, thank you for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Why not? Just at the end. Just be kind.